The skyline of King's Dominion has been quietly taking a whole new shape, but today the silence comes to an end. Welcome back to another video, guys. This is Eddie-tainment and my name's Eddie, and today we're back at King's Dominion because, like I said, the silence has come to an end. There's been a coaster in the King's Dominion skyline that has been slowly being built, and no word of the name or what it is has come out up till today. That changes. We're here at King's Dominion to get inside the park, talk a little bit about this update and all the announcement, and also check out some of the things that are going on inside the park in correlation with this new coaster. Let's get inside the park and have some fun. What a beautiful weekday evening to come to the park and check it out. As soon as we make it in, we have a nice announcement board with a TV displaying the layout of the ride and the name, Rapterra. I'm not too sure about that name. I think the actual logo looks really cool, how they made the T the face of the hawk, but Rapterra, I don't know, it just doesn't ring well to me, but this coaster does look amazing. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about the specs shortly, and maybe we'll come back and check out this poster board in a minute. But I think they also have merch out for the new ride as well, so let's go check that out in person. So just over at KD Outfitters, it looks like they have a display already for the shirt, but let's get inside and check out the shirt firsthand. Oh, and it's a lot more than just a shirt. They got mugs, they got bottles, they got hoodies, a little bit of everything. Let's see. How much are these shirts going for? $24.99. Not bad at all. And they feel like decent quality. Like I said, I really do like this design with the T being the hawk, but I don't know, the name is kind of escaping me, but check out those wings. That looks awesome. And the wintertime is coming very soon, and the hoodie is $44.99. Not terrible. That's one thing I can say about King's Dominion's merch. It's never crazy expensive, and if you come at the right times, you can probably get yourself a pretty good deal with your pass holder discount and some discounts that they may have. Oh, is there something on the back of this? Okay, some of the specs. It looks like the t-shirt also has the specs, which we'll dive a little bit deeper into, but max speed of 65 miles per hour, max height of 145 feet, track length of 3,086 feet, longest launch wing coaster in the world. And as we make our way through the park, this ride is coming next year, and I gotta say, I like that little display that they have at the front. I love the merch. I think I might actually have to grab myself one of those shirts, or maybe even the hoodie for the winter time or the fall time here during haunt. But that being said, the reason why next year is the opening time for this coaster is because, for those of you who don't know, next year is the 50th anniversary for King's Dominion. So they're going all out. This coaster is just part of what they'll be doing for their 50th anniversary at King's Dominion. I think they also have some other things coming along. Obviously, Project 305 is a placeholder name for I-305. That's something that's going to be new. And also the retheming of that area, Jungle Expedition, hasn't completely taken place. So we got a lot coming down the pipe, but this is a big announcement. I want to make myself back to where the coaster is because I have seen that some of the track is also connected. All right, and before we make our way over to Jungle Expedition, we're going to take the scenic route. And by scenic route, I mean we're going the complete opposite way and making our way around to Jungle Expedition, because there is some updates that I also want to point out and some events that are making their way to King's Dominion this weekend. And that event coming is the Food and Wine Festival. And check it out. This sign looks amazing in Old Virginia, and a lot of the decorations have gone up. And it does seem that King's Dominion listened. I don't know if they actually watched my videos, but I had basically said that this event would be much more successful if they spread out the booths throughout the park, and it does look like that is what they've done. Right over here, Dogwood Grill, they have one of the locations, and it looks like the menus are up as well. They have another location over here for you to get some of the food and wine items. Let's see if we can take a closer look at this menu right here over at Dogwood Grill. And not sure how well you could see that, but we do have some of the pricing here. We have a full wine, which is a 5-ounce pour for $10.99, a wine tasting, which is a 2-ounce pour for $4.29, and wine tasting flight for $16.99, which is 4 tastings of 2-ounce pours. And then here's a little menu of some of the wines that will be offered over at the Dogwood Grill location. I'm super excited for this event. I think this is exactly what King's Dominion needs. It's one of my favorite events over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, so I'm really hoping that they pull it off just as well. I really think that the team here can. It's just going to take a little bit of practice. And just across from Dogwood, we have our next Food and Wine Festival location. I'm really loving these little booths here. They look amazing. Dogwood looks amazing. This looks awesome. And once again, you have the different options for the wine and then food. It looks like you got charcuterie for 2, a flight of spread, fondue for you, and summer layers selection. Okay, very cool. And then your different selections of wines. It looks like this particular location has 4 options. One thing that I do wonder, I haven't heard anything about it online. I love these purple like ornaments here. Purple and green are my favorite colors. I've said it before, but they look amazing. One of the things that I am wondering is, will they have a food and wine lanyard? So something that you could buy so that you could purchase like in bulk 10 tastings or something of that nature. And as we look at all the ornaments, shabam! The King's Dominion Theater is being transformed to a performance stage. Very cool. I'm looking forward to this event coming more and more. I love what they're doing here. It looks like there is no space unused. I wonder if it's only going to be in the Old Virginia area. I hope that they spread it out throughout the park, so some Candy Apple Grove. But man, they have a lot in Old Virginia. And it does look like over here towards the end of Old Virginia, they're going to have one of those interactive boards activities where, like for Grand Carnival, you could come and your color will be associated with a number that you'll fill in and color in, and eventually it'll make a huge mural. Obviously for Grand Carnival, it said Grand Carnival, so for this one, it should be food and wine. All right, guys, this is Future Eddie talking to you. While I was going through editing, I did notice that a few of these clips had audio issues. Not sure what happened here, but we did head down over by Twisted Timbers. Noticed that there wasn't any of the wine festival booths over there. So it's probably going to be confined to the Old Virginia area. And then we made our way over to the Prestige Annual Pass Holder Lounge to talk about the current sale going on for the annual passes. A great sale that happens annually, a sale that gets you the benefit. If you upgrade your pass right now, you get the benefit of the upgrade for the remainder of this year and then all of 2025 for a much better price. These sales are for a limited time, so make sure that you take advantage of it. I didn't do it last year, and this year I more than likely will be going for Prestige just because that lounge is amazing. And the price currently is actually not bad at all. We also made our way on over to the Mac Bowl building. It looks like right now it's going through some type of remodel. A couple of other vloggers have also pointed this out, and I've seen some of the Facebook pages talk about potentially a new food or dining establishment. I'm not sure. It'd be cool if they did something like an escape room for Haunt, but obviously that's probably a stretch. We don't know what's going on here, but something is going on. Just another quick update of what's going on in the park. All right, now back to some audio. And now we've made our way back to the big announcement so we can talk a little bit more about that and also check out some of the updates on the construction. They have another one of these boards over here at Jungle Expedition, which is very cool. I wonder if this is the second one or do they have other ones? But check it out. I don't know if you guys could see that very well. Let's see if I could. There you go. You can see the rendering of the coaster going through. Let's get a closer look at Rapterra. And it's crazy as Tumbili makes its way around that you could just come up right under this coaster on this bend and check it out. We got the track right here. You could actually come up close and personal and get your first touch on the coaster. I know a lot of people have posted their pictures getting their first touch, so let's do ours. Oh, can't wait to ride you in 2025. And we could also confirm that that big box was a support. I think it's kind of interesting how like some of the supports, as you can see, they're kind of like hollow underneath. I wonder what that's for, because it looks like it's kind of unfinished, the cement, but obviously it has some type of purpose, I'm sure. But Very cool, guys. That's like a total of like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 redundant supports out here, and many more to come, some of which are behind this fence. And now that we're checking out this amazing track, as Tumbili goes back up again in the night sky, this looks amazing. And check it out, you can see another one of the track's elements over there. But one of the things that stuck out to me a lot was the backstory for this ride. As you can see, they're keeping the ride station that Volcano had, and the immersive backstory also keeps a little bit of the homage to Volcano in it as well. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing because I'm terrible at reading out loud, but centuries ago, ancient leaders built a shrine to honor the mighty jungle hawk, which is what you see in the actual sign of the ride and what Rapterra is actually referencing. But archaeologists recently discovered in this volcanic site, which is the part that kind of gets me excited, the fact that they're keeping the story true to what was there before, the volcanic site of Volcano. Its replacement is now here. Definitely go check out the announcement. I'm terrible at reading aloud, but it's cool to kind of get the backstory and see some of the elements and everything that's gone into it. And you could also keep track of all of the different construction going up on the Kings Dominion YouTube and Facebook pages. But last but not least, we'll finish it with some of the stats that you saw on the shirt. Designed by B&M, coaster type is a launch wing coaster. Tallest point is 145 feet. Launch speed 65 miles per hour, which is nice speed. Inversions, 3 inversions. We got a dive loop, a flat spin corkscrew, a 360 Raptor roll. And the length of the coaster is 3,086 feet for a duration of 89 seconds. So just a bit over a minute. And then it has 2 trains and riders per train, 20. This is going to be an amazing ride coming to Kings Dominion. On that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little impromptu update and announcement video. The announcement of this coaster got me enthused to beeline it over here to the park before it closed to give you guys a quick update of everything going on around the park that we could see, and a lot of changes. I mean, this coaster is taking shape very quickly in the Kings Dominion skyline and will be open to us in 2025 for the 50th anniversary of Kings Dominion, with many other things that I'm sure to be announced very shortly. It's going to be an exciting year next year. There's a lot going on right now that you could take advantage of, like those annual pass sales and some other things throughout the park with the coming event this weekend. Super excited for Food and Wine. Guys, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. I'm excited for Rapterra. Let us know down in the comments if you're excited for Rapterra and if you'll be making your way on over to the Food and Wine. I enjoyed bringing you guys along. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. I will see you on the next one. But until then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?